feel the urge to spill the beans, so I think near the start of the Shondathon, I said I had a story that I could tell once the new phase connection debuted. So, do you remember that my last meet and greet, I had a strange visitor come up to me and tell me to stop shit talking his company? And then I made fun of his merch situation, and I said, well, mine's better. Nah. My merch is much better than yours. I can ship right through the door. You're doing nothing for months. I'm getting it out in a few days. Well, but anyway, yeah, the fishman came to my meet and greet and told me to be nice to his company. And this was when? This was, I think, at the end of July. A certain friend of mine, a certain fishy friend of mine, had just officially announced her graduation. And we were her friend group, the Barbies. She told us a few days before she announced it officially. And I feel the urge to tell you guys she told us absolutely nothing else. Because that's the way these things go. Even behind the scenes, even the closest friends, nobody says anything. Yeah? Nobody says anything. 'Cause, you know, contracts. So literally all we knew was, oh, she's graduating. No NDA spoken or anything. No. Literally all she said was she was graduating. Not that she was reincarnating. Nothing like that. Just she was graduating. That was it. So, about a week after, maybe 2 weeks after I found out, about a week after she announced it, Sakana comes to my meet and greet and tells me to stop shit-talking his company. And I say, okay. Lol, do better though. And of course he comes to my meet and greet because that man is desperate to have me as an invader. He wants me so bad. It's not happening. Sorry, Bucko. Sorry, dude. Not happening. But he wants me so bad. But anyway, that aside, I say to Sakana, hey. So, about a week ago, a friend of mine announced her graduation. And bear in mind, we've got a very limited amount of time. He's at the end of my meet and greet. I say, a friend of mine is graduating. And I, personally, have a feeling that I know exactly where she's going. I don't know this. Nobody's told me this. No NDAs have been broken. Nobody has told me a thing. She has not said a word to me. She's refused to say a word to me. But I personally have a gut feeling that I know exactly where she's going. And if I'm right, I feel the urge to say to you right now, while I have you here physically in front of me in real life, if you don't look after her, I will destroy your company. I will do everything in my financial, in my internet power to tear down Phase Connect. If I am right, if this gut feeling I have is right, I will kill you. I will destroy your company if you do a single thing to harm her career. And he's just standing there, and he goes, okay. I'm just spurging to this man, bear in mind. He's at my meet and greet, and I'm saying, if you do anything to this friend who has said nothing to me, but I have a feeling is joining your company. If you do anything to harm her in any way, I'll do everything in my power. I don't care if it ends my career. You do anything to hurt this girl, I will do everything I can to destroy you. I will exert every ounce of my influence to tear your company down if you do not look after her. And he's just standing there and he says, okay. And I say, anyway, I do love your company a lot, and you do a lot of good things for the girls you take care of. So thank you for giving them a nice place and looking after them. He says, okay. And then he leaves. So, then a while later I was thinking, hey, if I'm wrong, if this extremely strong gut feeling I have is wrong. That man thinks I'm criminally insane because I just threatened to kill him. I just threatened to destroy his company. If I'm wrong and he has no clue what I'm talking about, he thinks I'm insane. Did you really say that? Yes. I did. I would not be telling this if I did not really say that. I literally told him I will destroy FaZe Connect. I will tear down FaZe Connect. I'll do everything in my power to take you to the ground if you hurt this girl. Yeah. That's what I told him. If you do not believe me, fucking ask the man. But there's a part 2 to this story. And the part 2 is, a few weeks back, I was hanging out with a certain friend of mine, working on things with her in a little work-based call where we were hanging out together. Just me and her hanging out while we were working on things. And, this work call happened to be after a certain VTuber generation had just announced they were debuting a new gen. And, I, like many of you, have the ability to put 2 and 2 together. And, saw a certain cute VTuber, a certain vibe, and thought, yep, yeah, that's her. I know who that is. Now, obviously, while speaking to this completely unaffiliated friend of mine in a private VC, I said, well, I'm glad I said that. And she basically confirmed to me that after that whole event went down, because she was already signed with the company, a certain CEO came to her and said, I don't care, but Shondo just put the fear of God in me. Did you tell her? And this completely unaffiliated friend of mine says, no. But I felt so bad because I was like, oh no, did I scare my friend's boss? Did I make my friend's boss think that my friend broke NDA? But no, there was no broken NDA. I just have these feelings. But he straight up asked her. He straight up asked her. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Because I was like, oh no, you didn't get in trouble, right? And, yeah, apparently he wouldn't have cared regardless, because he's chill AF, but I was so worried. But, I don't know. I think that says a lot about the company, and, that I think you can trust them. Yeah. He probably thought, oh, I'll go say hi to Shondo. And then I threatened to kill him. For no reason. Just for a whim I had. A feeling within my soul. I've been dying to tell this story. He's in the business of crazy women, true. The part that freaks me out is that he was probably thinking, oh, she broke NDA. No, I made it clear. I said to him, nobody's told me anything. Nobody's told me a word. Nobody said an official thing to me. But I have a feeling, and while I have you here, I have to say to you, be nice. Be nice to her, dude. If you do not do everything in your character, I will kill you. I will destroy your company. I will tear it down. Source, it came to me in a dream. Literally, hey, I have a gut feeling. Take care of her or I'll kill you. So that's the thing that happened that's been haunting me. Because I felt incredibly guilty that I may have gotten someone in trouble. Yeah, I legit came to him and doxed him. I legitimately said, I can't prove it, but I have this feeling. I can't prove it. But I just can't prove it yet. You know what they say? Shondo is always right. And I stand by what I said, by the way. I get the slightest feeling, I get the slightest inkling that this new green streamer is being harmed, not being treated the way that she should be. I will kill Face Connect. I will kill the fish. I will fucking gut him, and I will make sashimi out of that man. Just saying. I do have trust in the company. I don't think it will ever come to that. But I'm just saying. I told him to his face I would do that when I had absolutely no grounds for it. And now I have grounds for it. And I would do it again. No, I have a lot of trust in them. And the fact that I did that, and I said that to him, and then he went to the talent and was like, did you say anything? And, she didn't get in trouble, and he didn't even care. Even if she had, which she had not. I think that says a lot about them as a company and the way they run things and the fact that they are actually talent first versus the companies that like to shout that they are. I have a lot of hope and a lot of love for all of the girls there. Sakana is legit their bitch. I think he's unironically my bitch. And I'm not even under contract with them. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I'm the Shadow CEO, yeah. I'm the Shadow CEO with Face Connect. It's true. But hey, there's your promised story. And I do it again. No regrets. I'm very happy and I wish her nothing but the world and every ounce of the success that she deserves. And I hope she finds so much fulfillment and happiness and friends and good, wonderful things. Amazing things. And I don't know, I think that debut was beautiful and it just shows how hardworking she is. And if it wasn't abundantly fucking clear, she rigged that model herself. She's one of the most hardworking, talented people in VTubing. It's just so wonderful to see her working so hard and doing so well. Yeah. I'm so proud of her. We're all so proud of her. The sky's the fucking limit.